Yes.
Good God.
But you wouldn't do this to Mum. You wouldn't betray Mum the way he's betrayed me.
Marriage was a sacred state, not to be undertaken lightly. What God has joined together, etc., etc.
I don't think it's a subject we should joke about.
You're not joking. I am.
You're being frivolous.
I'm encouraging Lenny to see the lighter side.
Is there one?
Charlie doesn't always think before she opens her mouth. We should be used to her by now.
Oh, thanks for that pearl of wisdom, Mary.
Any time.
Lenny knows where my sympathies lie, even if you don't.
I think your father would like to change the subject.
Not much chance of that.
Morning.
Darling.
Oh,
Morning.
hello.
Oh, how are you?
Oh, I'm okay. She's putting on a brave face.
Rachel and I are so sorry.
I'm sure you'll be able to sort it out, one way or the other.
Coffee, Rachel.
Charlie.
He'll find he's made a big mistake. He'll come running back.
And you can tell him where to stick it. I would if my husband had been shagging his secretary.
You've got Ben. You've got us. We won't let you down.
I know. We can all comfort each other.
Go to school, Charlie.
Would you two like some toast and coffee?
Oh, no, thanks. I'm just on my way to work. We only came to see Lenny.
I was going to see you yesterday, but I just couldn't face going through it all again. Each time I talked about it, it seemed worse.
I know. I understand.
I feel so confused. I just need time to think.
Oh, poor Lenny.
I'll go to school.
That's an excellent idea.
Huh! You wouldn't think so if you had to listen to the tedious drivel they churn out there.
Goodbye, Charlie.
Au revoir, la famille.
Mom, she's only trying to cheer me up. She wants to see a smile on my face.
So do I.
You will see.
Oh, that's better.
Everything's such a mess. I just hope I can sort it out.
You certainly came away ill-prepared.
She was upset.
I grabbed the first things that came to hand.
Yes, obviously, but you've got a child to consider. If you're going to be away from Mark for any length of time, you're going to need some kind of legal advice and some kind of financial arrangement.
Well, let's hope it doesn't come to that.
I've got every sympathy with Lenny, Rachel, but I know my children. One thinks examination passes are achieved without any effort, another expects landscapes to paint themselves.
Gabriel chose a very difficult career, Edward. He really works hard.
When he's in the mood, unfortunately, that's not often enough. Don't let him rely on you.
I work day and night. The paintbrush is never out of my hand.
Yes, that's the way it should be. Rachel's loyal and admiring. Make sure you deserve her.
Oh, good morning. You're early. Trying to impress the boss, eh?
Morning.
Have you opened the mail?
It's there.
Oh, right. Did you see the estimates for the roof? If they don't come soon, I'll be up that ladder myself. Mind you, it'd be cheaper if I did it. Can you imagine me clambering around on the roof with a hod on my back, eh? Anne? What do you think? Anne?
Sorry. Wasn't listening.
Hello? I've said all I've got to say to you. No, I won't listen. I don't want you near me again. Well, tell that to that slut you've been sleeping with. No! He wants to talk. Well, you can talk to Sarah. Let him tell her how much he loves her.
There, shh. Everything will be all right.
It won't, Mary, it won't. Everything's finished. It's all over.
Shh.
What'll I do?
We'll think of something, you'll see.
I don't want him back.
I know you don't, I know.
He's a liar. He's been sleeping with her for months. Well, she can have him.
Oh, shh.
It wasn't just one lie. I could forgive him. I could forget it if it was just once, but it was time after time.
Oh, you cry. That's what you need.
What did I do wrong?
Nothing.
I thought he loved me.
Darling, it doesn't matter whether he loved you or not. You deal with the situation as it is now.
I can't!
You can. Hey, you're better off than a lot of women. You're not alone, and you're not destitute.
I might as well be.
I won't stand here and let you feel sorry for yourself. Come on, we'll go into Market Cross. You need clothes. What have you brought with you for Ben? Practically nothing.
We're all right for now.
You're not. You feel wretched, and you look it. And that doesn't help anyone. If Mark saw you now, he'd think he'd won.
I can't leave Ben.
He won't even notice you're gone, will he, Mary?
Mum!
I'll be in the car.
Anne, have you got that list of contributors I asked you for?
Yes.
Well,
There's no surprise.
I see. You mean you are.
Yes. I'm in the 6th week of my pregnancy. My doctor confirmed it.
I'm sorry.
So am I.
We need to talk. We can't just... Yes, what is it?
The press have arrived. You said you wanted to be told straight away.
Oh, yeah. Can you see to them?
Well, they're asking to interview you in the nave. It's a photo opportunity, apparently.
Well, we'll finish these later.
Everything all right?
Yes! Hi.
Hi.
You sound surprised.
Is it morning break?
No. French literature. Frustrated women and men with mothers.
Won't your teacher notice you're missing?
No. She can't tell one of us from another.
I doubt if there are very many others like you.
I'll take that as a compliment. You don't like chintz?
Did you think I would?
Everything at home's so tasteful. You don't mind if I change?
What into? A shrinking violet?
Later, perhaps. For now, I was thinking of something a little bolder.
That's certainly what I'd call bold.
I've had 2 hours of English literature this morning. My body needs to relax.
Charlie, do you realize how long it is since I studied A-levels?
Of course I do. You're the same age as Gabriel.
Doesn't that worry you?
Nothing worries me. Do you like it?
Well,
There's more.
Look, I'm very busy and I'd rather not leave the office. You'd be doing me a favor.
Well, it would be nice to eat a restaurant lunch for a change.
Right. Take them somewhere decent with a good wine list. No need to hurry back. Let them do the talking and you just sit back and enjoy yourself.
I will, Edward. Thank you very much. See you later. See you later, Anne.
I understand how hard this must be for you. And you know how I feel.
Yes. I think I do.
I couldn't get you out of my mind all night. I thought about what you'd said, and you're right. You're very brave and very realistic.
I hope I am.
We're both sensible people. We knew what we were doing, and we enjoyed it. But you're right, there are so many reasons why you cannot have this child. If you were younger, if I didn't have a wife and family, if the world wasn't so quick to criticize...
I don't regret any of it.
Neither do I. I never will.
Edward.
Nothing has changed between us. Believe me.
Isn't there anything sexy in the classical repertoire?
this is what I like.
This is what I like.
I'm not really sure we have the same taste, have we?
We could find out.
How?
Well, we have Gabriel in common. Let's start there.
Gabriel brings us to Rachel.
Oh, what a bore.
I like her.
Oh, wait till you get to know her better.
I know her well enough now. She's funny.
Very.
I mean, she's amusing.
Yeah, she amuses me.
I mean, she is witty.
Have you heard her jokes before?
She doesn't tell jokes.
Perhaps she should. There isn't going to be much else to keep Gabriel's interest, is there? She's not exactly a femme fatale.
Is that what Gabriel wants?
How should I know? You're the one who shared his misspent youth. I was at the pony club at the time. Or was it the Girl Guides? I forget.
Sounds interesting.
It wasn't. It's this.
And I've thought very carefully about what we should do next. It's important that we support each other. Now, I don't want you to face any unpleasantness on your own, but there are things that I won't be able to do. I mean, realistically, I can't go to the clinic with you, but I will take care of all the medical bills. That much I can manage. It's the least I can do.
There won't be any need.
And you must have the best treatment. And you can take as much time off work as you like.
Edward, I can cope on my own. I can arrange things.
Why should you? This is my problem as well. I've no intention of evading my responsibilities.
I understood the situation I was getting into. I know there's a limit on what I can expect from you.
We'll face things together. It doesn't make any difference to how we feel about each other, does it? It's sad. And I wish it hadn't happened, but nothing has changed.
It has. I'm 37 years old. You've been the only man in my life for 2 years now. And you've got your family. Even if I started seeing someone else right away, I could be 39 or 40 before I became pregnant again, if I ever did.
Yeah. What do you mean?
This could be my last chance to have a child.
What?
I'm not having an abortion. Look, I know it's a clean and tidy solution, but I'm not taking it. I want my baby.
You do?
I want it more than I've ever wanted anything. I'm adrift. I need something to which I can commit myself. It's taken this to make me realize. This baby is a chance I've been given, and I'm not going to throw it away. Nothing you say will make me change my mind about having this child.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. It doesn't matter.
You're so young.
You're not my first.
I didn't think I was.
None of the boys my age have ever been that wonderful. Well, anyway, not the first time.
But I am not a boy, and I am not your age.
That's what makes you interesting.
I'm your brother's friend.
He's not going to mind.
He might. He just might.
Where's the telephone? I'll call him and find out.
Do you joke about everything?
Yes.
Well, I don't.
I'll teach you.
Maybe you should go now.
I know you don't mean that. Who will you have to practice the piano with?
And you don't understand. We knew where we were before. We knew what we were doing. This wasn't part of the plan. We've both got too much to lose.
It's happened.
Yes, it's happened, but we can make it unhappen.
I'll never tell Jessica. I swear she won't hear a word from me.
I'm not concerned about her.
You must be. It's only reasonable.
I'm worried about you.
Don't be, darling. There's no need.
Look, Anne, think straight. You're on your own.
I always have been.
A secretary's salary doesn't go very far. I know how much children cost. There's time as well as money. You won't be able to manage by yourself.
Other people do.
But I don't want you to struggle.
I've got savings.
Well, how much? How long will they last?
Long enough.
Have you any idea what it will be like for you in this town? It's a small community. Church people are not as forgiving as they make out. An unmarried mother working in my office, there'd be scandal, there'd be gossip, there'd be fingers pointed.
I don't care.
They'd make your life a misery.
Who would? Small-minded bigots don't worry me, inside or outside the church.
You've got to think of the future.
That is what I'm thinking of.
And if you insist on having this child, you'll have to move away. You'll need a new home, a new job, start your life again.
Why?
I'll give you financial support. Have to be on an informal basis, of course, but I can set something up.
I don't want you to be compromised.
And tell me what you want. You know where all my contacts are. All the cathedral cities all over the country. A job is no problem. Good secretaries are always in demand, and I'll give you the top-class references.
I don't want to leave here.
It makes sense.
Not to me, it doesn't.
I'll buy you a house, a flat, whatever you need. There'll be money for a new car, clothes, a holiday. And when the baby comes,
This is my home. My friends are here.
You make new friends. I'm only trying to do what's best.
For yourself. Not for me.
And please be sensible.
Sensible? Go away, leave my friends, my lover, be stuck by myself in a new place. What's so sensible about that?
You'd be a cause of scandal here.
I'd be a 9-day wonder.
It's you I'm thinking of.
Is it?
I don't want you to suffer.
Sounds like it.
Oh, God, I'm not making a very good job of this. You know how I feel. You know I don't want to lose you. If we can arrange for you to live in a town which I would visit in the course of my work, it will be easier for me to go on seeing you.
There are only so many conferences a bishop can attend.
Oh, I'm in a position of authority. Meetings can be rearranged to suit my timetable. Nothing's impossible. You know that.
I know that's how it's worked in the past.
It may be even easier from now on. If you have your own place, away from here.
I don't know.
Look, take some time to think about it. I'll stand by whatever you decide. I only want what's best for us both.
And the baby.
Yes. Yes, of course.
I always believe in dressing for the occasion, don't you?
Well, I suppose so. Concert pianists don't tend to play in their pyjamas.
Ah, perhaps that's a career I should consider.
I'm not really sure your keyboard skills are up to it.
Don't you need someone to turn over the pages?
I memorize my pieces.
Am I redundant then?
In that capacity, probably.
Isn't there anything else I could do?
I will think about it.
Oh. Okay. Oh, what about tomorrow?
What about it?
You haven't got a recital, have you?
I play every day.
So do I.
On stage under a spotlight.
Oh, if you think it'll improve my performance, I'll give it a try.
Maybe we can arrange something sometime.
Something? Sometime?
The secret is always leave your audience begging for more.
That's standard practice, is it?
This is what they taught us at music school.
Fine.
You should have seen her in Market Cross today. Mrs. Rattigan in full credit card regalia. Ben's got enough baby grows to last until he goes to university. Oh, that's if she doesn't decide to make him study for his degree from home on a correspondence course.
It was like that, was it?
Oh, wish I hadn't been there.
She brought us some wonderful items to furnish the lodge with.
And where have you hidden them?
I don't think she understands Rachel's taste.
Must be the only thing she doesn't understand.
She has an opinion about everything.
I know. I've been sitting and listening to them all day.
I thought she was quite restrained at breakfast this morning.
That was because Dad was in his pulpit.
Occupational hazard. Oh, I'm dreading dinner tonight.
Well, stay here, eat with us.
Oh, I daren't.
They've really got you where they want you.
Why did I come back? I was glad enough to get away. I should have stayed in my own home and forced Mark to go and live with his family. Or whoever else he wants to live with.
Don't let yourself get depressed.
Oh, I feel about 15 again. I only intended to stay a few days, and already I feel as if I've never left. And never will. Be careful, Rachel. This family's a wild animal. Once it gets you into its clutches.
Oh, there's a good boy. He understands me.
There you are, Mary.
That's more than the rest of us do.
He's just the same as Lenny used to be.
What, you look like a potato and dribbled.
He's not dribbling.
Then in that case, call a doctor. He's foaming at the mouth.
Oh, stop it. He's a beautiful baby. Say hello to him.
Hello, Ben.
That's Aunt Charlotte being very funny.
That's Aunt Charlotte being very bored.
Has his mother abandoned him?
Maybe she's gone to see Gabriel.
Oh, she does know we're having dinner early.
Oh, yes, I told her.
Oh, perhaps it's a comment on your cooking.
Did you have a good day, darling?
Yes.
He's missed you. If you go off like that again, he'll forget who you are.
Oh, look at the smile on his face. Oh, he loved being the centre of attention. Oh, at home he's only got me to look at.
Yes, I think he's taken to all of us.
Oh, it's as if he's never lived anywhere else.
Oh.
I bet he'd like to play with his grandfather.
Oh, no, I don't think so.
Oh, I'm sure he'd love to talk to his granddad. Wouldn't you?
He can't talk, Mary. All he can do with his mouth is eat and be sick.
Babies can all communicate. They have their own language.
There. You're the right age for grandchildren, Edward.
You were made for each other.
Do you really want to come to bed so early?
I have to talk to you. The others could stay up till midnight.
What is it? What do you want to say?
Anne's pregnant. Anne is pregnant.
You can't mean that.
I do.
How could she be pregnant? How could you allow her to be?
It was an accident.
There's no such thing.
Well, it happened.
Is that all you can say?
She suspected she might be, and the doctor confirmed it yesterday. I thought she wanted an abortion, but now she says she wants to keep the child.
Why keep it?
Well, it could be her last chance.
So?
She seems determined.
And what are you?
I offered to find her a new job. I said I'd put in a word in all the right places.
Did you say you'd give her money?
Yes.
How much?
Oh, she turned it down.
She'll want more. She knows you can get it.
She's not like that.
They all are. They always have been.
She wants a child.
Yours?
She wants the commitment.
To a married man's bastard? Or to a married man's money? Oh, she's got you where she wants you and you're too blind to see it.
I can't force her to have an abortion.
Can you force her to move house?
No.
No, I thought not. Well, what are you going to tell your flock? Will you introduce them as your second family? Will they be welcomed into the Christian community?
Jessica.
Because churchgoers count, you know. You may not hold them in high esteem, but they have faith in you. You're their leader, their shepherd. To them, you can do no wrong.
I'll try again. I'll try and persuade her to move away.
If a whisper of this gets out, your career's finished. You'll find yourself on the street. Bishops don't spawn bastards, not in this day and age.
I'll do all I can.
Think of me, knowing another woman has your child. Think of the family, what they'd be exposed to. You're not any man in the street. You hold a position, you offer moral leadership. People come to you for guidance. You've written books, you've made broadcasts.
I know I have.
And it's all threatened by some fool who can't get the basics right.
I'll talk to her.
No. No, she's not going to get the chance to announce the name of her child's father. She could hold that over us for years, 10, 20, whatever she felt like. If she has this baby, we live with that threat. And I'm not going to. There's no choice about it. She has an abortion. She's got to.